to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.
Razaban If IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast with me. Steve Robertson. Steve, congratulations. You got the win. Talk to me about it.
Underdog. I know everybody thinks I'm a gimmick. Everybody likes to out us on social media and post things on social media, tell us how shit I am, tell us this, tell us that, and that performance was for every single person who wakes up struggling, who doesn't believe in themselves, who gets doubted off everybody, who doesn't want to take that next step in life. And I've been laughed at my whole life. I've been laughed at in school. I've been laughed at, growing up, and I was a fat specky kid, and I was told I'd never amount to anything, and I've not listened to anybody, and I've not listened to being the underdog tonight. I've done what nobody expected us to do, and that's just a message for every single person who doesn't believe in themselves, who doubts themselves. And these kids can keep on hating, keep on writing stuff, but we're living in a tough world, especially at the moment with the cost of living crisis and suicide rates through the roof. And the walkout, the start of that meant so much. That first 30 seconds, it's not about the KO, it's about being okay. And I say the fight meant so much more to me than just the victory tonight, because there was a message there.
No, well said, Steve. The fight itself, you got him down twice. It seemed like he was, gathering rhythm a little bit, got his mojo back a bit. He thought, there were some oozes that he was trying to. He may have clipped you, he may have hurt you, and then all of a sudden, you've then just managed to get back and finish him off. Listen, I've never, without being arrogant, I've done hundreds of thousands of rounds of sparring, 48 amateur fights, 6 pro fights. I've never been hurt, never been put down. Should I be relying on my chin? No, and that's something we'll go away and work on. From my first fight to this fight, I've taken less shots than I did in the Shane Gill fight. I've taken less, so everything's progression. 31-year-old, everyone's like, I've still got 6-7 years to get to progress, to become something, and to do something, and we'll work on that. I took a couple of big shots, was never hurt, might have been off balance a little bit. Nick clearly possesses power, granted, and I started a little bit slow, always been a slow starter, but I've just proved there that come rounds 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, I'll keep that pressure on you and I'll knock you out. When the referee waved it off, Nick looked a bit shocked. He turned around, he started waving his arms.
Why was that?
Do you feel like it was the right thing the referee did?
The referee's got a duty of care. And
was he hurt in your eyes because you were closer?
His legs were gone. His legs were gone. His eyes were gone. He was swinging from the stars, and I don't. You're in there to hurt somebody, so. I seen red, I seen venom, and it was only going to be one more big shot, and the guy could have been in the back of an ambulance. And that's not me boasting my power. He was hurt, and I think it was a good stop by the ref. And we're seeing it recently with Tyson Fury and Chisora. How many shots Chisora took. That fight could have been stopped 4 rounds earlier. But and there's too many things. Brain injuries and stuff out there at the minute that I think the referee's got a duty of care, and I think he's done well to get to jump in and stop that. And the haters will say, you only started, well, whatever. I personally believe that was a right thing to do.
You took that loss, was it Shane? All of a sudden you jump back in with Nick, and people thought maybe, well, take an easier opponent. You jump in, you prove to everybody you've got heart over line, you punch hard. What's next? What's on your agenda next?
I want to start showing everyone that I'm not giving. There's a 6-0 called Frank Ignatius. Good kid, good fighter. Just beat Hosea Stewart. So you know, he's a talented 6-0 fighter who's beat a couple of prospects. So let's keep the momentum going. Let's take a couple more zeros and let's look at getting him next in Glasgow.
Absolutely, Steve. Many congratulations once again, my man. Enjoy the next couple of weeks, festive period, and New Year's, and I'm sure we'll see you at some of these big events in 2023.
Yeah, thank you everybody for watching myself and IFL TV, and all the best. Stay safe, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and be blessed.
Steve Robinson, IFL TV, thank you very much.
I'm going to share something with you that might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something. Completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.